What's up, everybody? Out on the bike a little bit today. It's running a little rough. I messed with it a little bit before I started deciding to do the daily vlog stuff. I'm gonna end up having to probably pull spark plugs out, put new ones in, new wires. I'm trying my best not to have to tear into the carburetor again. That was a job last year. I'm running some seafoam through it. It's picking up a little bit in third and fourth. But I was just having to get out and run it a little bit and see if I can get it to start acting right. We're down here at the lake, down by Broom Boat Ramp. This is usually the go-to place for fishing, so if there's a litmus test, I suppose, to see if we're starting to get back to normal, this would be it. We're gonna walk down here to the boat ramp and see what all's going on. Walking down here to the boat ramp and see what kind of action everybody's getting into. It's probably a good 15 degrees cooler down here by the water than it is up there on the bike. Looks like we got some pontoons out and looks like a tri-hull maybe. Over here by the dock. I sold my pontoon, so all I have really to get out on is the kayaks, which this is usually where I put in at. I'd like to get a GoPro or something, or maybe a better case for this phone, and be able to get some water action for y'all. Maybe take some kayak trips. Be a real good day to be out on one. How y'all doing?
Oh, pretty good. And you?
Doing all right. It's a good day to be out, ain't it?
A little bit hot.
A little bit. He's saying it just now started cooking everybody, and I said that's about my luck for it's just now I'm about to get out.
Oh,
So
yeah, it's cooking. Like, literally cooking. They got out in that tube today and their legs are cooked.
I believe it. Alrighty, we're headed up here back to the bike. We got to talking to a nice older couple there. Said they've been out since noon, I think's what they said, and I'd say they're cooked. I mean, it's probably about I ain't checked on the phone, but I'd say about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So they've been out there a good 4 or 5 hours. A lot of traffic up here, so I'd say things are about back to normal for being a Tuesday evening. People out on the lake. Kind of hoping to get the kayaks out here in the future and maybe get some more footage recorded for you guys. We're gonna sit my ass down here on the bike and breathe for a second. Pretty good little hike. I'm out of shape. That don't help none either. But I'm hoping I can get this bike lined out. I want to, like I said earlier, I want to get a GoPro set up. Maybe start recording, maybe not so much moto vlogs, but just scenic rides that are available to me where I live. Start enjoying nature a little bit. But yeah, I've got a lot of hobbies that are just not so much like gaming related, and here's like I guess a little taste for vlog number 2 about what you can kind of expect coming out of those avenues. But I think we're going to start heading out of here, and like I said, I'd love to get footage out on the road, but we're not quite there yet with our setup. We're going to most likely, I thought about swinging by the marina, but I'm a little bit lower on gas than I thought, so we'll probably just call it here. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, we made it home. Pretty good little ride out to the lake. It ain't very far. I do want to get some stuff lined out on the bike. It's Still blowing some cobwebs out for being up all year throughout winter. I do have to say that it's starting to pick up a little bit. I'd like to put some plugs and wires on it, like I said earlier, just to kind of make sure that's all ironed out before we take a big long rod. I got a lot of good rods in mind. Hopefully get a GoPro by the time we start doing stuff like that and be able to record some of it. But kind of dawned on me down at the boat ramp, or as I was leaving, that you know, y'all ain't really seen what I'm on. There we go. It's a 96 Shadow. You know, I picked this bike up cheap when I was first learning to ride. It's my first actual street bike, so to say. I grew up riding dirt bikes and stuff all year round. But it's in alright shape. It needs some work. Previous owner did something with the fender. I don't really care for it, but I ain't been around to putting too much money into it just yet, because everybody's first bike, you know, it's something to learn on, and you know, I've dropped it a time or two, and I'd feel a lot worse off if I dropped it after I'd done a lot of work to it. But it needs a good bath, you know. Like I said, I've just been working on it, getting it ready for this year, so I ain't really paid too much attention to it just yet. Yeah, I ain't really done too much to it, just for the fact that you know, a new bike, it feels bad when you drop it. A used bike, you know, it don't feel so bad. But as it stands, you know, I've got I got it pretty lined out when it comes to mechanically sound. It's more of a matter of just making it look good now, which I feel a lot easier about. Seats kind of starting to come up, other than when it comes to upholstery. But you got the old man's quad here. His seat's shot, so might be able to find a package deal on somebody doing reupholstery. I mean, I could do it myself. It's just a matter of, do I really want to go through with the headache of dragging all that stuff out of storage to do upholstery? But yeah, we've got it about where we want it mechanically. It's a matter of just getting it looking good, and we might do a lot of that on stream when it comes to modifying it, because I bought it with the intentions of doing a bobber project. So I think that's kind of the route we're gonna go. Just, I'd like to switch out the bars. It's got the Z bars on it. I don't really care for them too much. They're a little bit narrow for my taste. I got some lights somewhere, turn signals somewhere that are a little bit more stealth than what's on it. But it's been a good bike. I'm tickled with it so far. So when it comes to the motorcycle and content, this right here's the steed that we'll be on. But yeah, again, thank y'all for giving me your time to watch this, and if you don't, you know, that's fine too. It's all about getting better at it, and you're only going to do that through practice. But yeah, this is, you know, something that I want to explore content wise, and thank y'all for coming on that adventure with me. But that's it for me. Be excellent to each other and scoot out.